Hello everybody, how are you? I come back again to my YouTube channel. This time I come back for another video reactions. This is my sixth video reactions that I made about Dancing with the Stars season 29. I am so happy, so amazing, anxious to show you guys my own reaction, my own opinion, my own critics about each of the partners that are steering the competition, because I incredible see that week by week each of the partner improves more and more, and that's awesome because we are in the half of the competition, and in this moment the partners are more competitive, and that's amazing to see. And well, I'm so happy to show you my reactions about this video, and I hope you love it, guys. I hope you enjoy it, and stay tuned in this video because I'm going to show you my own reaction, and I hope you love it, guys. Check it out. Well, guys, we are going to begin in these reaction videos with the opening. This opening was very different than the others that we see, because in this one they show more about Derek Hawk, because in this 6 week Derek Hawk decided to make a performance since 3 years of staying off of the ballroom. Derek Hawk is one of Dancing with the Stars pro dancers that have more experience in the ballroom, because Derek Hawk beginning in Dancing with the Stars since the first season, I think so, and seeing him right now like a judges is very new for everyone. It's very new for me, and in this week he decided to make a performance, and he made a performance not alone. He made a performance with Haley Ebert, and it was a very incredible performance. It was a paso doble performance that they made. They both are a pro dancer, very good pro dancers, and they do very great. And well, that's what the opening is showing, how Derek Hawk, it was like having a casting in the Dancing with the Star production for doing a performance, and that's very great to see. And then before all the acting that Derek Hawk made with that casting, they appear each one of the stars, each one of the couples, and mention in order of who is going to start dancing and then who is going to finish dancing. And that's only for the opening. It was great. Yes, it was great. And that's only all. Yes. Well, guys, the first couple that appeared in the ballroom was one of my favorite couple in the season. Yes, like I said it before in my other reaction videos, I said it that I have 3 favorite couples in the season, and this is one of my favorite couples. This is Weir and Britt Stewart. They made a salsa. For me, it was a great salsa. I don't know why the judges say that it was not a great salsa. For me, it was very great. It was a very great salsa. The song was fantastic. They moved incredible, amazing. The energy that both of them have is incredible. The personality that Johnny Weir has is incredible. It's like contagious everyone to dancing and to be happy. And well, I love that performance that they made. I don't know why they were in Jeopardy, because they are a perfect couple. For me, they both of them, they deserve to be in the final, and I hope, I'm going to cross my finger because they deserve to be in the final, and I give to them a qualification of 9 because they were great. For me, it was very great. For me, it was a very great salsa, and well done for both of them. I hope in the next week they improve more and more. Well, guys, then in the ballroom, then in the second partner that appears in the ballroom was Neve Schumann and Jenna Johnson. They made a jazz, and it was super fantastic jazz. I love to see the jazz of both of them. They have a good energy, they have a good chemistry, they made a good jazz. The steps that they made for the jazz, it was very incredible. Like I said it before, I love the energy, the motivation that Neve Schumann has in the competition. He demonstrated how happy, how motivated he is to be in the competition. And Jenna Johnson is a great dancer, and both of them make a good couple, a good partnership, and it was very great to see that jazz of them. It was very great. I love them. It was very entertaining. I give to them a qualification of 9 because they deserve that qualification. They both were doing very great. They moved incredible. They were very nice, and I hope in the next week they improve more and more and more because they are an excellent partnership, and well, they're amazing. Really, 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 I'm going to say to you guys, they were very, very amazing for me. They were incredible. Well, guys, then we have Monica Aldama and Valentin Murgatroyd. They made a Roomba. Well, for making a Roomba, it was great. Yes, it was very great. I'm not going to lie, it was very great. It was a very great Roomba. I love to see them performance. They have a good chemistry. Valentin is a great dancer. He's a great choreographer, and he always do amazing dances. And this is not the exception, but I think for a Roomba they left a little bit of sexiness because that is Roomba. For me, Roomba is that. Roomba is sexiness. Roomba is to be close each of the partners, and I don't see so much of them in the Roomba. It was very great. They made a good steps in the Roomba, but they need to improve more. That's true. They need to improve more. They need to improve more the dance skill in Monica. They need to improve more the chemistry on the ballroom. But it was great, and I give to them a qualification of 8 because it was great. But they need to improve more. Yes. Well, guys, then we have my second favorite couples in the season. They were Skai Jackson and Alan Bersten. They made a cha-cha-cha. It was fantastic. It was fantastic in all the aspects. It was fantastic in the costumes that they show up. The zebra costume that Alan had, it was very funny. The way that Skai Jackson appeared with a blonde wig was very incredible. It was very different for her. It was very different to see her in that wig, but it was fantastic. And the cha-cha-cha that they made, it was very great. Each week they improved in the chemistry, and it's very good to see because I know that they work a lot, that they have a work in the chemistry a lot, and they demonstrated in the ballroom how they improve in the chemistry. They have a good dance skills, and both of them they were very great. And I gave them a qualification of a 9 because it was very great cha-cha-cha. It was very entertaining. The music was fantastic, and well, they improve more and more each week. And I hope in the next week they improve more than this one. This one I gave to them a 9 for qualification, but they were doing very great. Well, guys, then we have Vernon Davis and Peta Murgatroyd. They made a cha-cha-cha. Unfortunately, they were the couple eliminated in this 6 week. It was very unfortunate because Peta is a great dancer. I'm not going to lie, Peta is a great dancer for me. My respect for Peta. Peta is a great dancer. Is a great choreographer. She had a lot of experience in the ballroom. She been in Dancing with the Stars for many seasons. She has a good experience. She has a lot of experience in the ballroom, and she have very great steps, very great dances here in the ballroom, and she deserved more in this season. But unfortunately, the judges made the decision to eliminate them because they were in the party with Britt and Jeannie, and in comparison of how were Jeannie and Britt and how was Peta and Vernon, where Peta and Vernon has all the things to be eliminated because Vernon don't demonstrate a lot of motivation, a lot of dance skills, and I think because of that they were eliminated. And Johnny Weir in the contrary, they have more motivation, and I think that is one of the reasons why they were eliminated in this week, because Vernon doesn't seem, he improved a lot in his dance skills, but he always be very simple in his steps dance, and he only danced a little bit. The one that danced more, it was Peta, and I think because of that they were be eliminated. It was very great cha-cha-cha, but they could be doing greater. That's true. They could be doing greater than they were doing, and I give them a qualification of a 7, and that's all. I very sad that Peta is eliminated, but that's competition, and we have to accept it. Well, guys. Then we have my third favorite couple of the season. Yes, they are my third favorite couple of the season. I'm talking about Nelly and Daniella Karagach. They are my third favorite couple of the season. They made a Binus War. It was very great Binus Wars. It was very romantic. Like I said before, Binus War is a dance that is show romanticism a lot, and they demonstrated in the ballroom. And most importantly, doing a Binus War shows in the partner the chemistry. When each of the partners made a Binus War, made a foxtrot, made a contemporary, is the moment that they could demonstrate that they have a good chemistry. And in that moment, Nelly and Daniella demonstrate the good chemistry that both of them has, because it was a very great Binus War. I love it so much. It was very great. It was very delicate, and the moves that they made were fantastic. Nelly have a good dance skill like Daniella, and they are perfect match in the competition. I give to them a qualification of a 9 because they were very, very great and well done. I hope to see more good dances of them in the next week. Yes. Well, guys, then we have Jeannie Maya and Brandon Armstrong. They made a Roomba. It was for me, yeah, it was a Roomba. I'm not going to lie. It was a very good Roomba, but I see it very simple. That's for me, my own opinion, my own criticism for both of them. Jenny Mai, I admire her so much. She demonstrated that she wants to be in the competition. She demonstrated that she had all the skills, or the motivation, or the characterized to be in the competition, and she made a good job with Brandon in rehearsal each of the dances. But for me, this Roomba, it was not so great. It was not, like I said, Roomba is a very sexiness dance, and I don't see that in both of them. I see very simple Roomba. Brandon is a great pro dancer. I'm not going to lie. He is a great pro dancer, and Janine have a good dance skill. They have a good chemistry, but they need to improve more. They need to improve more the motivation, the motivation of being dancing. I think all the dancers of them very simple. They don't have so much of dancing. It was they always stay in the basic on the dance, and that's very unfortunate to see. And I give to them a qualification of a 7. I hope in the next week they improve more, and that's only that for them. Yes. Well, guys, then we have AJ McLean and Cheryl Burke. They were dancing a samba. It was a great samba. What I see in AJ McLean is that week by week he demonstrates that he improves more and more. I remember the first week that I see AJ McLean dancing, it was very awful. I'm going to be sincere. It was very awful in the first week. He was very nervous. He made a lot of mistakes. He had no dance skills at all. Even though he was in a group band, and in that group band they danced, but in this ballroom he don't demonstrate a lot of dance skills. But right now, in these 6 weeks, I see a better AJ McLean, and that is because of Cheryl Burke. Cheryl Burke is a very great dancer, and she makes the AJ McLean improves each week in his dance skill. And well, they made a samba, and for Cheryl Burke, samba is one of his more comfortable dances. I think that samba for Cheryl Burke is very great because she always made a great samba with all her partners, and AJ McLean was not the exception. They were doing a great samba. They have a good chemistry. They move a lot, and they move like a perfect samba. I give to them a qualification of an 8, and I hope that the next week they improve more, and well done. Well, guys, then we have Chrishell, Stause and Gleb Savchenko. They made a contemporary. In this season, like I say, in the past viral reaction. They are making not so much contemporary. In the past week was the turn of Johnny Weir and Britt Stewart in the contemporary. In this week, it was the turn of Chrishell, Stause, and Gleb Savchenko to make a contemporary, and they make a great job in contemporary. I have to say that contemporary is not a easy dance. I know that if you see contemporary, you could think that it's very easy to do it, but it's not so easy, because for making a great contemporary, they need to have a very great dance skill, a very great moves, a flexible moves in each of the steps. But in this time, Chrishell and Gleb demonstrate that they do a great contemporary. I give to them a qualification of an 8 because it was very great. It was very interesting to see that contemporary, and I hope in the next week they improve more than this one. But we're done. Yes. Well, guys, then we have Kaitlyn, Bristowe, and Artem Chigvintsev. They made a samba. It was a very great samba. It was very, very great samba. In this week, we only see 2 samba. The samba of McLean and Cheryl Burke, and the samba of Kaitlyn, Bristowe, and Artem Chigvintsev. And if I have to compare both of the samba in this week, I prefer the samba more than the one of AJ and Cheryl, because Kaitlyn and Artem has a good chemistry. Kaitlyn is have a great dance skills. Artem is a great pro dancer, have a very great dance moves, and I think in this season I see an Artem that is more motivated, and in this time he have a very good chemistry with Kaitlyn, and the steps that they made in the samba were very great done. It was a very great samba. It was very entertaining. It have all the things that a samba need to have. It was very moving, and they moved so perfectly, and I give to them a qualification of 8. Yes, I gave to them an 8 for qualification, because I think that they could improve more and more for the next week. That's why I give to them an 8, because it was great, but they don't do it so perfect. It was only great for me, but they could be doing more greater. That's why I give to them that qualification an 8. But well done, guys. Well, guys, the last couple that appears in the ballroom was Justina Machado and Sasha Farber. They made a Binosaur. They were the second couples that made a Binosaur in this week. The first one was Nelly and Daniella, and they were the second couple making a Binosaur. For me, I don't like this dance of both of them. In the past week, I see better dances of Justina and Sasha, because I know that Justina have a lot of energy. I know that Justina have a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. She demonstrates that she wants to be in the competition. She demonstrates that she wants to be in the final. But this week is not the week for them. For me, that is my own opinion, because it was for me. It was not a very good Binosaur. If I have to compare the Binosaur of Nelly and Daniella with Justina and Sasha, I prefer Nelly and Daniella, because Nelly and Daniella were more delicate in the steps of the Binosaurs, and Justina and Sasha doesn't have that. Doesn't have delicacy of the moves in the Binance Wars, and that's why I don't like this dance of them. I see a lot of dance of them of Justina and Sasha, and they were very great. They were very great done, but this one, they don't do it so great. I give them a qualification of a 8. Well, I could give them a 7, but because I see that in the other weeks they were doing so great, that I'm going to give them an 8, because everyone make mistakes in dances, everyone make mistakes in life, and this is one of the mistakes of Sasha and Justina, and that's why I'm going to give it to them the qualification of an 8, because it was an only mistake. I hope that in the next week they improve their dance, and they improve how they make a better dance than this one. Yes. Well, guys, I finished with all my reaction videos about this 6th week of Dancing with the Stars season 29. It was a very great week, because in this week we see that each of the partners improves a lot. We have to understand that we are not in the first week of competition, right in the half of the competition. That means that the partners need to be more focused in the dance skills, more focused in how they make the dance, more focused in how they demonstrate the good chemistry, the motivation, the energy that they have in the competition, because since this week to the final is very indecisive. It was very competitive to see who is going to be in the final. And well, guys, I say to you guys were my favorite couple, and also I say to you guys where are the couples that were making a great job in this week. And also I say to you guys where are the couples that for me they were doing not so great in this week. But I hope that in the next week they improve more and more. Each of one of the couples is very sadness that Peta and Murgatroyd have to be eliminated of this week. But that is the competition, and that is the meaning of a competition, that week by week a couple have to be eliminated. And in this time it was the turn of Vernon Davis and Peta Murgatroyd to be eliminated of the ballroom. And we're good. We only have for the 7 week 10 partnership, 10 couples, and we are going to wait for the 7 week for see how great the 10 couples that still are in the competition they made, because the 10 partners that still are in the competition, they are very great dancers, very great partnerships, they have very great chemistry, and I hope that they are doing great in the next week. And only that, guys. Thank you for seeing this video. Thank you for supporting me in my YouTube channel. Thank you for supporting me in watching this video. Thank you for supporting me in giving some up to this video. Also, if you want to make a commentary about these reaction videos, you could give me that commentary in the comments below. I'm always going to read it. I always so grateful to read all your commentary about what you think of my reaction, what do you think about each of the partners. If you agree or disagree with my reactions, I'm always going to accept your opinion, guys, because like I said my opinion, you can also say your opinion, because we are free, and we are free to talk about and to have our own opinion. Each of one of us are different, and that's why you could have some different opinions about about the partners in this week, and that's why I invite you guys to comments below if you agree or disagree with me in these reaction videos. Also, please please give some up if you like the video. And if you still don't subscribe to my channel, I invite you guys to subscribe to my channel, touch the bell for more notification, and guys, always remember to be happy. Yes, to have a smile in your face, because it's very great to see people with a smile in their face. It's very great to see that, and love you guys. I hope to see you guys in the next video, even though it's a video reaction of Dancing with the Star or a vlog. But I love you guys. Bye bye. I love you.